السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي كان موجودا قبل حدوث الأشياء ويبقى بعد فناء الأشياء، تفرد بالأولية والقدم ووسم كل شيء ما عداه بالفناء والعدم، كما قال عز شأنه: كل شيء هالك إلا وجهه وكل نفس ذائقة الموت. وقال: كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام. والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنام سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين، واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فقد قال الله في كتابه الكريم: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس وبينات من الهدى والفرقان. صلوات. So 10 days of this month have passed already. And it is the month that Allah is mentioning it in Quran with a very important quality of this month. Why this month worth mentioning by name in Quran? Because شهر رمضان. Why? What is it? الذي أنزل فيه القرآن. Quran has been revealed in this month. And Alhamdulillah, all of us know the importance of Ramadan and importance of Quran and the relationship between these two. But the interesting thing is that although this Quran ultimately is hudan lil muttaqeen, and this is a statement that Quran has given in the very beginning, the first line, actually we can say first ayat after Alif Lam Mim, first ayat of Quran is ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. So it is hudan lil muttaqeen. But in this ayat 185 of Surah Baqarah, the same surah, Allah is saying hudan lin-nas. This Quran is hudan lin-nas. It has many reasons, and I have already discussed in the past the reasons why in one place Allah is saying hudan lil muttaqeen, in one place hudan lin-nas. But the order of this statement is something that you have to ponder on. Why not before hudan lin-nas and then in the end hudan lil muttaqeen? Apparently, the order is supposed to be according to our short vision that we have, our short knowledge. We'll say, if you were the person who put the ayat in order, you would say, okay, why not? First we say it is hudan lin-nas, is a message for all human beings, and in the end you will say hudan lil muttaqeen. After receiving this message, only the muttaqi people will accept it. This is the only answer we have. Because Quran has no contradiction, right? You cannot say Quran is contradicting itself once it says it is guidance for only pious people, hudan lil muttaqin, and then describing the muttaqin. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةَ وَمِمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ يُنْفِقُونَ until وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. All those five ayat. And in the beginning, as I many times mentioned, that if you give a Quran to a non-Muslim, say read it, this is Allah's guidance, he will accept it. Okay, let me read it. And he goes, first of all, he will start in the first word of the Quran. He will say, what? Alif Lam Mim. What does this mean? And the second issue will be, you gave me this Quran. Why did you give me this Quran? For you, for guidance. He said, no. The first line says, Hudan lil muttaqin alladhina yu'minuna bil ghayb. I'm not muttaqi. So why are you giving me this Quran? He will give you back. First line. Right? So let him read first, let him read Quran, then Quran in the end should say Hudan lil muttaqin. Now if you, after reading Quran, now you become muttaqin, now this becomes hidayat for you. But no, in the beginning, Hudan lil muttaqin, and 185 ayat, Hudan lil nas. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس. So why this order? Why not Hudan lil nas first? So he can read, at least let him start reading. A person who is not Muslim, let him start reading. Learn something from Quran until he reaches to the point that he is ready to become a muttaqi, and Quran now tell him, see, if you are a muttaqi, then you will get the guidance from Quran. And he says, yes, it makes sense, and I will try to become a muttaqi. First, muttaqin, Hudan al-muttaqin, then Hudan al-nas. So, the real reason Allah knows. But when you reflect on Quran, tadabbur in Quran, it gives us message. What is the message for us in this sequence, in this order of these two ayat, which do not contradict to each other? Why? No contradiction, because Hudan lil nas is as a message, Hudan lil nas. As an acceptance, Hudan lil muttaqin. Okay, this is true. But why this order? Why not? Why don't you switch it? No. First Hudan lil muttaqin, then Hudan lil nas. Why? It is for us. The message is for everybody who is sitting in this hall. What is the message? Message is this, that when Quran is Hudan lil muttaqin, it means it is hidayat and it is guidance for you who accept the ahkam of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now you become muttaqi, and it is for you. You will seek the guidance. Once you seek the guidance, now it is your responsibility not to keep Quran within yourself. Don't limit the Quran for yourself as a Muslim. Share the blessing of Quran with others, and this way, this Quran is going to become Hudan lin nas. Means you also have some responsibility as a muttaqi to make the message of Quran reach to other people, and it becomes Hudan lin nas. So first Hudan al-Muttaqin, now you have the guidance, and now after you have this guidance, you are going to share it with other people and let the guidance reach to everyone in this world, and Quran becomes Hudan lin nas. And the evidence for what I have said, I can support it with this point. That when Quran is Hudan lin nas, for all, for everybody, for every human being. Nas means every human being. Don't you think that there are so many people who did not receive the message of Quran yet in this world? Yes, there are many. In many non-Muslim countries, in the villages of those non-Muslim countries, they did not even know what Quran is. They might have heard it from, the media, something, but they don't know what Quran is. Rather, they have some misunderstanding about this book. So how can this become Hudan Linnas when the message is not reaching to Linnas? If you say Hudan Linnas means message for all human beings, but this message is not reaching to everybody. So how it becomes Hudan Linnas? Here also, it gives us the sense of responsibility. If we know Quran, we should make this message of Quran reach everyone. We are also responsible. It is not for, see Quran, when you read Quran, reading Quran, it has a thawab. So many rewards, so much. If really I mention all those ahadith that have been mentioned in the books of ahadith about recitation of Quran and thawab of recitation of Quran, it takes a long time. Hundreds of ayat in Quran, hundreds of ayat in Quran speak about the importance and the benefits of just recitation of Quran or reading Quran, especially from the book, not by heart, not from your memory. Read it or from the book, it has a lot of thawab and rewards. And then when you read it in Ramadan, of course, it multiplies. How much? Each single ayah that you read in this khutbah, the Prophet says that you will get the thawab of recitation of the entire Quran in other months if you read one ayat in this month. We cannot count it. One day we try to get the calculator and sit and see that, because reading one ayat in regular days, how much thawab, then come and do the calculations, it reaches to numbers that I cannot even imagine for one ayat to read in this month. But this is reading, has this much thawab, the reading. But brothers and sisters, we are in Ramadan. Ramadan is the month of Shahru, see the ayat. Shahru Ramadan alladhi unzila fihi al-Quran. Hudan linnas. It is hidayat for all people, right? So what was the message we received from this? That we also should share the knowledge of Quran that we have. Any knowledge of Quran that we received, we share it with other people. Why? Because here it says, وَبَيِّنَاتٍ مِنَ الْهُدَى وَالْفُرْقَانِ. Repeating the word huda in the same ayat. Hudan linnas wa bayyinatin min al-huda. Huda means guidance. It is guidance for all human beings and very clear guidance. Why repeating again clear guidance? So actually, hudan linnas, yes, message. Wa bayyinatin, bayyinat means it has proof, evidence of guidance. Clear guidance. How it is clear guidance? You give it to any non-Muslim. Is it clear guidance for him? No. He needs teacher. He needs someone who teaches him. And you are the person. Those people who learn, they should teach. Learn and teach. This is our job. What we are doing. We are not even yet in the stage of learning, leave alone teaching. In one sentence, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said what? He gave the status of both learner and teacher of Quran. He says, خيركم. This is short hadith of Rasulullah. You can memorize it. خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه. The best of you in this world. Who is the best? Who has more money, better business, better job, good education, lot of degrees, or a position? What? خيركم من تعلم. The best of you is the one who learns Quran وعلمه and teaches Quran. It's the best of you. Best of you. So our responsibility is not just reading Quran. Although reading is very important and we are not yet there, what I'm saying. You don't have time to read Quran. And in this khutbah, Rasulullah has said, فَاسْأَلُوا اللَّهِ بِنِيَّاتٍ صَادِقَةٍ وَقُلُوبٍ طَاهِرَةٍ. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with sincere intentions and pure hearts. Ask Allah in this month when Allah accepts all your du'as. Ask Him. First He said, وَعَمَلُكُمْ فِيهِ مَقْبُولَ دُعَاءُكُمْ فِيهِ مُسْتَجَابٌ. All your amal are going to be accepted. All your dua will be accepted. When my dua is accepted, let me have a good list of du'as, my wishes. And I have long list, of course, everybody. Long list. More than 100 wishes I have. All those wishes, let me ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, you're saying that Allah is going to accept my dua, let me repeat all my wishes. Ya Allah, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this. Rasulullah said, no. Fas'alullah, when your dua is accepted, so ask Allah this. What? Now the dua, a recommendation of what you ask, Allah is coming from Rasulullah. Imagine what kind of dua it should be. When Rasulullah said, ask in Ramadan, ask Allah this. And before he says, whatever you will ask, Allah will accept it. He's saying, forget all your wishes. Keep them aside. Ask this too. What? Fas'alullah an yuwaffiqakum. Yuwaffiqakum. Ask Allah's tawfiq. Ask Allah to make you able to do this. Two things. What? لِصِيَامِهِ وَتِلَاوَةِ كِتَابِهِ. Ask Allah to give you tawfiq to fast in this month. Fast, real fasting. Is fasting that hard that I have to ask Allah to help me in fasting? It's not. It means I'm not asking Allah to fast to remain just hungry and thirsty from dawn to dusk. It's not the purpose. Rasulullah saying, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep you among sa'imeen. Those really, those who fast with full conditions of fasting. Ask Allah. It's not easy. You need to ask Allah's help. It's hard for you to do it. You need Allah's help in this, that He gives you tawfiq to fast. وَتِلَاوَةِ كِتَابِهِ. And to read His book in this month of Ramadan. Is it hard to read the book? Should I really need the help of Allah for reading a book? Just opening it and reading few pages? What is that? And in this month, He is giving us, recommending two du'as. One siyam, one tilawati kitabillah. What is this? See, neither Quran nor the kalam of Ma'soom is something that you just read it from the surface and ignore the in-depth meaning in every single word that has been used in Allah's kalam and the kalam of Ma'soomin. So Rasulullah is giving us this message that, see, when you read Quran, it's not easy for you even to read it. You wait for, whole year for Ramadan. So when Ramadan will come, inshallah, I will start reading Quran. How many ayat did you read in these 10 days? MashaAllah, many of you may have finished so many Quran, so many paras, but generally speaking, maybe somebody says, yes, I wish to read Quran, but I could not get a chance because I am so busy. Yes, of course you are busy. Who says you are not busy? You are busy. Who made you busy? You yourself? No, Allah made you busy. If you are busy in good, Allah made you. If you are busy in bad, you made it yourself. So of course, no, I'm not busy in bad things. Then what? Good things. Then Allah made you busy in good things. In business, who gave you business? Studies, who gave you this tawfiq? Anything good? Who gave you time to do that? Allah gave you. Now you're telling Allah, oh Allah, you gave me this time, but I don't have time for you. I don't have time for you. And this is happening. You're not ignoring reading Quran purposely. No, astaghfirullah. No Muslim ignores recitation of Quran purposely. He wants to, he wishes to do that. But no chance. He tries very hard until he reaches one Quran in Ramadan. Subhanallah, he is much, mashallah, he read much. What happens? Where the time goes? Here the Rasulullah is giving us the message, ask Allah for help here. Because Shaitan is not only the one who is in prison now, in Ramadan. And his prison not for everyone, for mu'min. If still Shaitan is able to distract us from what we want to do for Allah, it means he is still there, even in Ramadan. And that's what Rasulullah said, that والشقي من حرم غفران الله في هذا الشهر العظيم. Shaqi, unfortunate person, is not the person who doesn't have money, doesn't have food to eat. We call him less fortunate. No, he is not less fortunate. The unfortunate person, a shaqi, who remains deprived of Allah's mercy and forgiveness even in this month of Ramadan. In such a month he remains deprived. Shaqi is unfortunate person. He might have so much in this world, but he is nothing. That's what Quran says. This is what Rasulullah is saying. Let me conclude, the time is over. The whole speech is this. Reading Quran is important for us. But reading, first of all, we should not stuck here, because reading is must. Read as much as you can. If you get 5 minutes, instead of sitting, talking, wasting your time, this happened, who said this, who said this? Leave it, whatever he said. What you say, look to what you want to say. Say what Allah said in this book, open it, read Quran whenever you get chance. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Read Quran. This is one. This is first step. And this is not the whole thing. As I compared the Hudan lil Muttaqin, Hudan lil Nas, the message is there that you need to go even more than just reading Quran. هذا كتاب أنزلناه مبارك فاتبعوه. This is what Quran says. This book, we have revealed it. It is Mubarak. It is a blessed book. It don't say فقرأوه. Yes, there are فقرأوا القرآن. فقرأوا ما تيسر. Read as much as you can. Don't say, I cannot read. Cannot read? As much as. ما تيسر. As much as. I cannot finish the whole para. Okay. Half. No. Okay. 1/4. No. Okay, 2 pages. No. I cannot. Okay, 1 page. No. Okay, 1 ayat. ما تيسر. As much as read, brothers and sisters, read Quran. Where are you? Read Quran And reading is not enough. فَقْرُوا مَا تَيَسَرَ فَاتَّبِعُوهُ. Quran says, then after reading, reflect on it. Tadabbur, do tadabbur, and after tadabbur, ittiba'. Remember, this is the conclusion of today's khutbah. There are 4 steps actually after we read the ayat and ahadith and direct ayat and reflection on ayat. We find these 4 steps for a mu'min, and there is a hadith also, direct hadith about it. Reading Quran, understanding Quran, understanding. You will enjoy, you will live everything in your life. If you get chance, you just sit and read Quran, and it will be fun for you. And let your kids also see you reading Quran. They will read Quran. They will get interested in reading Quran. Their fun will be real fun reading Quran, not fun other things. The games is fun. It's not fun. For me, believe me, it's not fun. It's totally boring, because waste of time. But how can I teach my kid that this is boring and this is fun? Read Quran, you will enjoy. When you understand, you will enjoy. So read, understand. And when you understand by yourself, you are going to follow it. فَاتَّبِعُوهُ. And when you follow it, your aql and your conscience will push you to share this good that you have with others. You will not keep it with you. You will not keep it by yourself. You don't need somebody to come and advise you. Go, preach Quran. No, you by yourself, you have something so interesting. You will say, oh my God, I have this. My neighbor doesn't know it. My friend doesn't know it. Let me share it with him. Then you will teach, and it becomes what? هُدًى لِلنَّاسِ وَبَيِّنَاتٍ مِنَ الْهُدَى وَالْفُرْقَانِ. So we started from هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ, and we reached to هُدًى لِلنَّاسِ, and this is our responsibility. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq and ability to really get benefit of this great blessing of Quran, Kitabullah, inshallah, and the teachings of Ahlul Bayt alayhimu salatu wassalam, because without Ahlul Bayt, nobody can understand Quran. You might be able to read, you cannot go to the next step of understanding without Ahlul Bayt. The third, to follow it. And the fourth, to spread the message around you. إن أحسن الحديث وأبلغ المعظم كتاب الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا أبي القاسم محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين. أوصيكم عباد الله ونفسي بتقوى الله. I advise you and myself of taqwa. May Allah keep us among muttaqeen and among the followers of Imam al-Muttaqeen. اللهم صل على أمير المؤمنين مولانا علي بن أبي طالب وعلى سيدة نساء العالمين فاطمة بنت رسول الله وعلى الحسن المجتبى والحسين الشهيد بكربلاء وعلي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي العسكري. اللهم صل على مولانا صاحب الزمان ماحي آثار البدع والطغيان، هادم أبنية الشرك والنفاق، حاصد فروع الغي والشقاق. اللهم عجل فرجه وسهل مخرجه واكحل ناظرنا بنظرة منا إليه، واجعلنا ممن يذكر فتنفعه الذكرى. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي، يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون.